All right, we'll go ahead and call this meeting to order. This is the time and place for the annual Board of Correction meeting. Nathan, would you take the roll, please?
Councilmember McPherson.
Here.
Councilmember Biggs. Here. Councilmember Laraway.
Here.
Council President Bruce.
Here.
Mayor Steer.
Here. And so we're going to begin with item one, an introductory memo from Mike Borzik. Mike, you may have the floor, sir.
A lot of yelling.
There you go.
For the record, Mike Borzik, 504 Mid-Pine, Cune, Idaho. The introduction. I screwed up the introduction. We have it posted nicely twice this year, but it's 2024, not 2023. Purpose of the Board of Correction, in as much as Board of Correction meets and acts infrequently, it may be useful to review legislation refining the purpose of the board. It's everything in italics there. I don't read good italics. Sorry. If you want me to read it, I will. Anyone? We have 3 days to finish this up. Just a heads up. Okay. Resolution R83-2003 that you folks passed in October of last year gave me the right to prepare your assessment roll and directed me in the accordance to do such, and I have done such. The next code introduces the process where mayor and council have 5 days, upon 5 days published notice, may consider any irregularities, informalities, or errors in any assessments from any year and may correct them. The Board of Correction certainly meets the noticing criteria of 5018-12, involves the same people, and staff assumes the Board of Correction can act in the manner permitted in 5018-12. Your financial adjustment is a matter of practical application. Staff would prefer that the board not make any substantial changes in assessment philosophy at this late date in the assessment cycle. Where possible, staff would hope that significant changes would be addressed in October of this next billing cycle. Notwithstanding staff's preferences, the latitude of the Board of Correction is in making corrections is very broad and is perhaps limited only in the general statutory requirements that a uniform method of assessment is preserved in 5018-05A. Do you have any financial adjustments you would like to make to the roll?
Did everyone have a chance to look at that? It looked pretty clean. I think you did a good job of laying that out.
I can pass it around real quick.
I didn't see anything based on what information we have that requires us to make any change, so.
That's good. There was no delinquent assessments of this last year. There is no pending irrigation shutoff. This year and every year's assessments are due payable April 1st. State code directs that irrigation water is to be delivered to a property until its assessments are paid. To comply with this requirement, the level payment of installments is enforced through potable water shutoff, which does not require a backyard entry, thus keeping public works staff safe from personal threats and injury. The city treasurer has ensured the city's assessments to underlying irrigation districts will be paid in full on the next accounts payable cycle to comply with state code. There are no tax deeds for the 2024 cycle. And that ends my financial stuff. The water supply balance. Looks like we were given a little bit more water this year than we probably should have. Our canal water pumped was 1.652 billion gallons. However, we only had 1.55 billion gallons delivered, so how they delivered it using minor inches, it seems like somebody was generous in a couple of their turns on a few gates for us, and we pumped more canal water than we were given. A big one I think council always likes to see is that potable water used. 2022, we used 89 million gallons. 2023, we used 102 million gallons. boy, I think that's pretty close. Again, no wasted water this year because we had kind of a gift of canal water being delivered. This year we had a little bit more carryover than last year, 3,592 acre feet. That is about 2/3 of our irrigation season. So for some reason, Anderson Ranch does not fill up. That is what our allotment would be. That would give us 2/3 of the year. So even in tight years, we should be able to make it. And that's figure 1.0 or 1.1 in your manual there. This year we have 9,299 PI connections. That's an 11% increase over over the year before. 0.54 acre feet per connection was delivered last year, and 0.61 acre feet per lot the year before that. Again, you can probably read into that. Lots are getting smaller. Probably a number of things. Nothing wasted this last year again. A little over delivery on Boise Project's part. The year before, 0.15 acre feet per connection was wasted. So good on Public Works and the irrigation side for tightening that up. Irrigatable lands in each district, Boise CUNA still being our biggest provider, 2,470 acres. New York Irrigation, 650 acres. Nampa Meridian Irrigation, 130 acres. And we still have no P delivery point in the Nampa Meridian Irrigation District. That should be coming with Grand Prado 4. A total of 3,250.31 acres, an increase of 55.67 acres in our irrigation district. I don't know if that's the end of my introduction, or am I supposed to make this motion?
Well, there is, I guess, let the record show there is no one in the audience, and so I'll just, as a matter of record, ask if there's anybody who wishes to protest on their irrigation. And seeing none, I believe that we can move on. And if you are kind of done with what you've got there, I think we just need to approve the assessment. So we would need a motion for that.
Anyone have any questions? I make a motion that we approve the assessment roll as presented.
Second.
Motion's made and seconded. Any further discussion? All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? And that motion carries. Mike, thank you very much for that presentation. Did you have anything you wanted to close with?
Just want to give this to Nathan, and my job's done. I'll see you next year.
It looks good. Did a really good job of putting that together.
Thank you. Thanks,
It's
Mike.
good, and it gets better every year, so we appreciate that.
How
All
many
right.
trees did you kill to print that?
All right, well, then with that, the Board of Correction meeting is officially adjourned. And we have 20 minutes till